Proverbs 12, verse 22. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 22. Turn to Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 22. Good morning, kids. It is good to see you today. Hope you guys are doing well. Proverbs 12:22, the Bible says this: lying lips are an abomination unto the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. Did you know that God hates lying? He hates it. Do you know what abomination means? Abomination literally means like this. Watch. Have you ever eaten anything and it was an abomination to your mouth? You just hated it. It was just like, ugh, ugh. You just wanted to spit it out so fast. Yeah. Well, that's what God thinks about lying. It's an abomination. It's sick. He wants to spit it out. It's disgusting. He hates it. And God says he hates lying. And you say, well, it's just like a little lie. No such thing as a little lie. God hates all lying. You know, I know it's easy sometimes to think to yourself, well, I'm just going to tell like a half-truth. My mom asked me if I clean my room, but I'm going to clean it later. So I'll tell her yes now, and then I'll clean it later. No, that is a lie. God hates lying. Don't lie. Ask God to help you to be honest. Look what the Bible says in Psalm chapter 141. Psalm chapter 141. Even King David had to ask the Lord to help him to watch his mouth. Psalm 141 and verse 3. The Bible says this: set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. So kids, listen, we need to ask God to help us to set a watch before our mouth, okay? We need to ask God to help us to watch what we say out of our mouths and ask him to help us to be honest. Because look, kids, if you get in the habit of lying, you're going to start lying at everything. And I know some kids like that. I know kids who lie about everything. Have you ever seen one of those kids? I bet you've seen them before. I mean, they come to church and they tell the biggest story every single time. And you know it's not true. You know they're just telling a story. You know they're lying. But they like to tell, oh yeah, I ate 50,000 hot dogs in a contest and I won. Or, and they come and they're like, yeah, I got this huge gun and it cost $10,000. And you're just looking at them like, yeah, sure. Okay, we've all met those kids, right? They literally can't help themselves but lie about everything and anything. They always have to one-up you, and it's a lie. Okay, if you get in the habit of lying, that could be you. And you might just tell stories. You may just lie just to get attention, but that's not good. God does not like that. God says lying lips are an abomination unto him. He can't stand lying. Look, kids, we've got to learn to be honest. Learn to tell the truth. But it's going to get me in trouble. I know it may get you in trouble, but can I tell you, you'll be in more trouble if you lie. Number one, if your parents find out you lie, you're going to be in more trouble than if you would have told the truth in the first time. And you know what? It's a funny thing. God has a funny way of telling parents and getting parents to find out when their kids are lying. It's amazing. Man, when I was a kid, my parents always seemed to know that I was lying. And they'd be able to figure it out. And I think it's because God gives parents intuition. And he tells them, he's not telling the truth, he's lying. So, and you know what's worse than that even? Is God knows you're lying. And you are disappointing God. You are letting God down when you lie. So kids, don't lie. It's not worth it. Tell the truth. Be honest. Being honest is the best way. Tell the truth, and God will bless you for it. Well, we'll see you kids next time. Bye-bye.